So before you start, okay, this is the yarn we're going to be using. All right, I'm using this yarn. It's not stretchy, so I know it's going to be very difficult using it, but so far this is what I have for this pack. Before you start your chain, we're going to be chaining 15. I want you to leave. You see how much I'm leaving like 2 meters, about 2 meters, okay, and then from here we're going to chain 15. So go pick your hook, and this hole right here is going to be considered as your first chain, so I want you to mark it so you remember that's first chain. So from here you chain 14 more, okay, so this is 1 already, so go ahead, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay. So once you have 15 chain, you're going to continue with sleeve stitch. There will be sleeving stitch at the bottom. Let me show you. Alright, so when you have your 15 chain, we're gonna continue with single crochet. You know, usually we'll go under here, the first for single crochet, but I want you to go like downward, right down. You see, down. Go at the bottom, okay. So we're gonna skip the first chain. You skip the first one, you go to this second one right here at the bottom, not on top. Okay, see, don't go here, go down instead. Okay, and do your 1 single crochet, and I want you to mark this first chain because that will be like there. Okay, you mark that first chain. So what you should do 13. You should have 14, but I want you to do 13, and then when you get to the last one, I'm gonna show you what to do on the last one. So that's 1, go down here, that's 2, the beginning can be a little bit challenging, but once you get it, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and this is 14, the last one. Remember, we'll skip 1, that's why we are remaining with 14, okay. But I want you to go into this last one, the 14 one, and put in 3 single crochet, okay. So go in there, yarn over, and I want you to mark the first and the last one. One, okay, go in and put another one, two, and take this stitch marker now out. That's two, and then go in and put the third one. Okay, and I want you mark it, because that's gonna be like 3 corners. And then you see how this hole is big, pull it to close it. Okay, pull it and close it, and then push the yarn behind, and then continue with single crochet. Continue until you get to the 12 single crochet. I mean, we'll continue until you get to the 12, because remember, you've take one out here, take one out here, it should be remaining 13, but I want you to end at 12. 1, see where I'm going? I'm going round on this chain now. Okay, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you have this one remaining, so leave that one alone. Okay, don't touch that one yet. So now pull your yarn. Okay, and then remember the yarn that you left over, I want you to start using it now. We're going to make a design in the middle, so we're going to go in here in this middle, that these two things they meet, but I want you to skip this first one. Okay, skip the first one, skip the first one, go to the second one. So grab this yarn, okay, skip the first one, go into the middle of the second and pull the yarn. Okay, slip stitch in the middle, so we're going to slip stitch, that's 1, so you're going to slip stitch 11 times, so that you go 1, if you count it should be 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last one is gonna be where you ended, right there. Okay, okay, once you reach here, I want you to pull it out. See, pull it out like this. Okay, alright, see how it is now. Right, so now we have 3, 1, 2, 3 at this end. We need to have 3 at this end too. Okay, so this is 1 already, we have 1 here, let's see, we have 1 there, we'll have to finish this one to make 2. So put your yarn back in your original hook and finish the last one. So but this is how you finish the last one. Okay, because we're going to be using this yarn to complete it. So you go in, you pick your yarn. No, before you pick your yarn, sorry, I want you to, because this yarn is in front, okay? So now you see you have 11, okay? I mean 12. Now you have 3 at this end. 1, 2, 3. You have to put 3 at this end. For now we have just 1. So you're going to take your yarn, put your hook back in that hole, okay? Go in there, don't finish it, okay? You're using your original yarn. Take the one that you left and finish it. So now we have 2, 1, 2. Okay, once you finish it, I want you to pull it out. Okay, you pull it out like this. So this is your original. We're using this one, so we're going to close this one like this, so we can have 3. So this is 1, 2, and then this one will form the third one. And to do that, you go in here into the first one. See where you mark it? Go behind, and push your hook up in front, and then take this yarn behind. Okay, this yarn behind, pull it out. Okay, and now we have this, but we have just 1. We need it to be 2. You see, each of them have 2. Let me show you. Each of them have 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so now we have that 1. To complete it, to make 2, turn your work like this. You see these 2 plates behind right here? I want you to go in there like that. Okay, go in there like that, and then take the yarn, this one that you've been using to close, grab it and then pull it out behind. Okay, and this will close it. See, this will give you the third one. Can you see? So now we have 1, 2, and 3 at the end also. Okay, you see you have 1, 2, 3 at this end, and you also have 1, 2, 3 at this end. So since we started with 15 chain, okay, and we lose 1 when we're doing our single crochet, it means we will have 14, and we've used these 2 at the end to make our turning, our corners, which means each of these sides should have 12. So to make sure your work is symmetrical, you want to count to make sure these 3, then there's 12 in between. Okay, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're going to be maintaining this corner 12 all through, and then we're going to be increasing this, increasing. The only place we make increases at the corner. Okay, let's continue. So this is your leftover. Put it aside. You're done working with it. You see where this your leftover ends, like right here. Okay, this is where it ends. So you're going to go in here into this first corner. Okay, go inside and take your stitch marker and put a 2 single crochet and take your original yarn right here, bring it through, chain 1. That will mark as our first chain. Okay, and then put another one in, and that is the second one. Okay, in each of these corners you're gonna put in 2 increase. Okay, gonna make an increase in 2 2 is the second row we are going now. We're doing the second row, so put 2 in each of these. So that's 1 2. Go into this one, put in 2 1 in 2. Okay, go into the next one, put 2 1 and 2. Okay, I'll mark where it stopped so I know that's where it stopped. And then at this corner we'll continue with 12 single crochet, no increase. So you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Okay, now what you get, it takes you to the next increase. So this next increase, I want you to put 2 in each of the increase. Okay, in each of the corner. So go in, put 1. I want to mark this place and know that that is my increase place. Okay, put the second one, 2. Go into the next, put in 2. 1, go into the next, put in the second one. So this will be the last increase we are doing now. Go in, put 1, put the second one. So I like to mark it to know this is where my increase ends. Now continue with 12 single crochet. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Okay, so now we're gonna close this. Okay, and let me show you how to close it. Okay, now that you are at this, we have to join it, and to join it, okay, so we make 12, but I made it 12 because I want to show you guys how you're going to be doing. Remember where we did the first row, we ended at 11. So each time when you are coming towards the end of your closing, leave the last one. Okay, do 11 and leave the last one, because you close the last one differently. So I made that purposely so I can show you. Okay, so you don't use this your original to close it, so you always have to use the back one to close it. Okay, so which means when you go into the 12th one, you pull your yarn. Okay, since you are close to this area that you want to join, you will leave it, you will leave your original and instead pick the yarn behind. See this yarn behind, you pick it. That's what you use to close it, because you want to use it to close this gap, to close the next row. And once you do it, you pull it out. Okay, you pull it out. Once you pull it out, you use it now to close this area, okay, to close it to make the 12. This one will form the 12, okay. So now to close it, remember I put these things to remember that this is where we did our first chain, but we're not going to go here, okay. You're going to go into this one that you're seeing, the top one, okay. Go in there like that, then grab this one just like we did it before, pull it behind, okay. Right, just like that, okay. And then take this, because we lost this one now is going to be like our face, okay. So you go like that, so it's going to form now one more chain there. So you did see, actually you did not lose this one because you're forming this one, okay. Then now go behind, turn your work behind, go here, go in this knot like this, don't pick this one before you're going into the 2, and then grab it and pull it behind, pull it out, okay. So you just closed it. Now you want to make sure you have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is where you just finish row 2, okay. You just finish round 2, so we're going to go to round 3. So for round 3 you're going to have 2 single crochet in one hole, 2, and then you put 1 in the next hole, 2. So mark the areas that you're going to be putting 2, okay. So it's going to be like this. You have 2 in this one, I mean for the increase you have 2 1 2, like again, so it's gonna be, let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is where, this is how our thing is. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay. But for row 2, finish row 2, and row 2 when you finish you should have a total of 36 chain, okay. So the pattern for row 2 is 2, you put 2 for the corners, you put 2 1, you put 2, you put 1, you put 2, you put 1, so 2 has to be here. So you take it, but remember that this is where you end 2 1. Come to this corner to mark it. So this is gonna be, because once you start like this you're gonna go round, and then we get here, you put 2, you put 1, you put 2, you put 1, you put 2. So if you care you can mark. I always like to mark so I don't forget. You put 2, and then here at the end corner you put 1, okay. So 1 2 3, at the end you put 1. If you're scared that you'll forget, you might want to mark it, but if you mark it you might end up putting 2, but just know that it's 2 1 2 1 2 1, okay. And then you continue with your 12. So let me show you how to start. So you're done with this yarn, okay, just leave it aside, and then you see where this yarn ends. Can you see where it ends? This is where the yarn that you use to close it ends, so keep it aside. Now go under this. You see, this is where we're going to be going for this row, the back, Okay, the back, pick just this thing at the back. So let me show you. So where this yarn end, okay, we're going to go there behind. Okay, and if you can tell, it's starting at where we have the corners. It's not starting at the curve part. So you go in there, grab your original yarn, pull through and chain one. Okay, so which means we're gonna end here with 11 because we already do one. And then you go to this chain, a curved chain now, which means this part is gonna have 2, right? So you go 1, I like to mark the first one, so take out my stitch marker, I'll mark it so I know that's the beginning of my curve, and I'll put a second one with an increase to make 2. I'll go to this next one, I'll put 1. Okay, so 2 1 2 1. I'll go to the next one, take out my stitch marker, I put 2 1 and 2. The next one you put 1. 1, take out my stitch marker, I put 2. If you don't need a stitch marker, that's fine. I need it so I can remember. 1 2, and the next one you put 1. Okay, and it marks the end of our curve. Okay, now we continue with 12 singles. So right here you should have 12. Okay, so you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Okay, this takes us to to where we do increase right here. So which means we're going to put 2 in there, take out this thing, go in there, put in 2 1 2, and I like to mark where my curve starts. Okay, go to the next one, put 1. Okay, go to this one, put 2 1 2, go to the next, put 1 1, and go to the next one and do your last increase. 1 2, then 1 1, and this marks the end of our curve. See, now we have to have 12 singles, so go ahead with your 12. Okay, 1, and I will meet you there. All right, go keep doing. I don't want the video to be too long. So keep doing until you get to this last one. Okay, leave this last one because we're going to close it with our leftover chain. So leave this last one in there. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm towards the end of the last one. All right, so remember I told you to leave. Remember I was supposed to leave the last one, this one. Okay, we're supposed to leave the last one. So go in now, pick the last one. I was doing it off camera, so if I remember. And then pick now, leave your original chain. Okay, pull it out and then drop the original chain, and then pick this one behind and pull it through out. Okay, and then go to this first chain right there. See, the first chain will be this. Remember, this is the corner. Okay, so the first chain is this one. If you can see, don't pick this one, because if you remember, we had to make one. This corner, we'll skip this one, we'll go back to this one. Based on your yarn, it can easily show. So by this one, this is your the chain you're going to go under. This one right. Skip this one, go here. Okay, so you go behind. Okay, so now you're gonna go under this one. This is your yarn. Okay, you go under this, skip this corner. Okay, skip this corner, go under this. Okay, and pull your yarn behind. Okay, just as you close the other one, and then come. This is it. Go come right here. Okay, I think by now you should know how to close it. I don't have to keep showing. So pull it behind. Take your time to watch the video closely to understand. You can rewind, pause, come back, make sure it's equal. Okay, so that closed it. You're done with row 3. Okay, so you're done with row 3. Okay. So for row 4, row 3 should have 42 chains. Okay, 42 single crochet for row 3. So this is gonna be 1. This is our 2, our corners. Okay, so for row 4 you're gonna do 2 increase. This one is gonna be an increase, 1 1, and then this one is gonna be, so increase 1 1, increase 1 1, increase 1 1, which means you take out this 1 1, increase right here. If you want to mark where to end, that's fine, like you can literally, but for me I feel like if I put it here I might come and do an increase. I'll just mark where I'm doing increase. Increase 1 1, increase 1 1, increase 1 1, which means you put 2, you put 1 1, you put 2, you put 1 1, you put 2, you put 1 1, then you continue your 12 singles. Okay, so you can increase when you get there, increase 1 1, increase 1 1, increase 1 1. So increase, you put 2, you put 1 1, put 2, you put 1 1, you put 2, you put 1 1, then you continue with your 12. Okay, but I'm going to show you where we begin. So this is where As you can see, this is my main yarn. This is the one I'm using to close, okay? And the one I'm using to close ends here. See where it ends, right? So I'm going to start from this stitch, and if you can see, this stitch right here falls along the 12, okay? So go in there like that. We're doing the regular now. Sorry, we're going to be doing regular single crochet. Then we go under this 2. Okay, go under this 2. Okay, go under the 2. So go under this 2. Take your original yarn, bring it over, and then chain 1. Okay, and then go there and put 1. Okay, now you're at the corner, which means you're going to put 2 in there. 1, and I'll mark it to remember that that's where my corner starts. My curve, that's where my curve start. 1, and I'll put a second one to make 2. Now I'll continue with 2 single, like 1. The next one I put 1. Okay, it takes me to where I have to put an increase. Take it out and put 2 in that hole. 1, 2. This is our 4th row. And then put 1, 1. Then this is an increase. 1, 2. And then the next one you put 1. The next one you put 1, and that marks the end of our corner. So you're going to continue with 12. Okay, so I want you to do it until you get to the stitch marker, and I will meet you there. Put your 12 until you get to the stitch marker, and I'll meet you there. Okay, we're towards the end of row 4. We're towards the end of row 4. So when you go to the last one, go to your last one, same thing, go in, pull, leave it, pull the back one, pull it out, okay, and then skip this one, go to this one, go in here, and bring it behind. Okay, and this mark the end. Okay, you want to make sure you still have 12, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 before you get to the stitch marker. Count the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your end, you just completed your row 4. Okay, let's go to row 5. I'm gonna show you what to do on row 5. Okay, this is how your work is looking so far. Okay, so we're going to row 5. For row 5, our pattern is going to be 2 single crochet, 1, 1, 1, 3 ones, 2 single crochet, 1, 1, 1, 2 single, okay, 1, 1, 1, 2 single crochet. So let me show you what I mean. So this is where our yarn ends. So we're going to go on there while doing this back part, okay? And we're going to grab our yarn, then we'll chain one, okay? Go back here, to the next single crochet, you're taking this back one, okay, just like the way we did before. Okay, this takes us to the increase. So you put 2 in there, 1, 2. I'll mark where my increase start. I always like to mark my work, because if you don't mark, so you put 1, 1, 3 ones, 1. This is the 5th row. Put another 1. Put another 1 in there. It takes us to an increase. One. Put 2 in there. 2. And then continue with 1, 1. 3 ones. This takes us to an increase. I know the stitch markers are making it too slow, but I just want you to understand. That's why I'm going too slow. So 1, 2, followed by 3 ones. 1, 2, and 3. That will end our. So now continue with 12 singles. 1, and I'll meet you at the corner. I'll meet you at this corner to continue the increase. So I'm at the corner now. Take out your stitch marker. Put 2, 1, and 2. Okay. Followed by 1, 1, 3 1 ones. 1, 2, and 3. Followed by an increase. 1, 2. Followed by an increase. No, you already increased, so you go 1, 1, 1. Take it to the next increase. 1, 2. Then continue with 3 ones. 1, 2, and 3. And now ends our increase. Now I want you to continue until you get here, so we can close it together. All right, so let's close it. I'm at the last one. We go there, leave it, pick the one behind, go through 2. Okay. and then grab this one. Pull it behind. And go under here. Sometimes you really want to use a smaller needle. And then close it up. Okay, so you're done with your row 5. We're going to proceed to row 6. This is where our yarn, and we are doing regular. This is where our yarn ends. So you go in there, okay, and put a regular crochet. Okay, so pick your regular yarn, go the yarn over and pull 1. Okay, continue with single crochet. And now put your increase. 1 and 2, and I will mark where my increase starts. Then I'll continue with 1 1 1 1 1 1. So that's 4 ones. Now you get to an increase. 1 and 2. Then pull 4 ones. 1. Sorry, bumped the camera. 1 1 and 1. Continue our increase. 1 and 2. Continue with 4 ones. 1 2 3. And this is going to be our last one. 4, and then I'll mark it. That's where it ends. Continue with your 12 single crochet, and then get to here and start the increase. I'm at the point to start my increase. So I go 1 2. I'll mark where my increase starts. 1 2 3. It's very difficult to work with this here. 4. This is row 6. Okay, increase. 1 2. There you go. 1 1 1 takes us to an increase, and this will be the last increase. 1, put 2 in there, then pull 4. 1 2. I just mark this to remember where I'm gonna end. 3. You don't have to. 4, but for me, make it easier. Mark it that's where my circle ends. Then I'll continue, and I'll make sure I have 12. Okay, I'll meet you to join it. Okay, I'm at the end. I'm gonna join my work, so which means I go to this last one, I pull over, I lift this one, I pick my back yarn, and I pull it out. Okay, once you pull it out, We're gonna skip this one, go to this one, just the way we've been doing it. Okay, just like that, and then go behind it and bring the yarn backward. I think I've done this several times. I don't have to keep coming here and show the same part. Okay, all right, so you see how your work is looking now. This is row 6 that we just completed. Okay, we just completed row 6, and for row 6 you should have 60 chains. Okay, we have 60 single crochet. So we're going to complete the last row, row 7, to complete our beads, and then from there we'll take the measurement. So for row 7, you're going to see 1, you put 2 in, 2, then you have 5, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. So 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see coming here 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more stitch marker. I love to use stitch marker. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, see, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's start row 7. This will be our last row for the base. Okay, so remember, this is where our yarn ends, and for row 7 we are going backward. Okay, so this is where it ends, which means you go in here by using this. Okay, this knot, the back ones, don't forget. Okay, this one's the back ones. Okay, so go in there and bring out, pull out our yarn. Pull your yarn and then chain 1. Okay, and then start counting out from there. So this takes us to an increase 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go 2, 1. So I really don't need the stitch marker anymore, because after this we're not going to be doing any increase, but I'll just mark it so we can count, make sure we have our 12. So that's 2, and then continue 1, 1. If you've gotten this far, you're doing good. So 1, make sure you put in 5 single. So after this, it's gonna be so easy to finish your bag. 3, 4, 5. The next one is an increase. If you have a yarn, a stretchy yarn, it might be better than mine. Mine is not stretchy, it's too hard. So I'll put in 2 here. 1, 2, then I continue with 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know where they tie it here. Okay. The next one is an increase. 1, 2. Okay. Continue with 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it marks the end of our curve. Okay, so now continue until you get to this chain, and you should have 12 single crochet. Okay, and I'll meet now. I've done my 12. I'm at the corner for the increase, so you start with 2, 1. I'm just putting this so we can all count at the end to make sure we're at the right track. 1, 2, and put 5 once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to an increase, put 2, 1, 2, then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to an increase, put 2, 1, 2, then put 5 once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it marks the end. So I want you to continue until we get to the point that we have to join, and we'll close it and count together. Okay, so let's close it. We'll do the last one. Okay, you leave it, pick the yarn behind and pull it up. Okay, skip this one, go right there. By now you should know this. We've been doing it like 7 times now. If your works on. Okay, right here. Something I feel like I should really use this one to pull it out. I don't want the yoke. If you've done your beads, you are all set for your bag. So we just completed our beads. Okay, so we end at row 7 for the beads, and this is 66. If you have 66 single crochet all through, and this is what I want for my beads. If you can count, make sure you have 12 here and 12 here. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So you see your base is complete. Let's measure it and see what we got. So let's measure. I think we'll get what we have, like 27.5 inch. Okay, and right here, for those who want to do 27.5 centimeter. Sorry, for those who want to do inches, it's like 10.5 inch. Okay, and then we have about 14 centimeter, which is approximately 5.5 inch. Okay, so this is what we got. We're done with the base. Now we end at row 7 for the base. If you want your base to be bigger, keep going round and doing what we have been doing, but mine is okay. So we're gonna maintain 66 because all of this is 36 single crochet. We'll stop doing increase, so we'll continue with the 66 single crochet. Okay, for our back from row 8 to row 28. Okay, from row 8 to row 28, you continue doing single crochet all around to get the height of your back. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So we don't need the stitch marker anymore because we are done with our increase. Are you happy that you don't need to mark anymore? So I'm happy that I don't need to mark anymore. I don't like doing beads, but when I'm done with my beads, I'm so excited. So right now, even this chain right here, you don't need it anymore, the back one, because you're done with this. So we're doing just regular single crochet all through 28 rows to get the height of our back. So we're gonna start right here. At this point, you can choose to cut it and hide it. Okay, so you go here, you chain 1. Okay, and then you're gonna continue doing single crochet. So let me make sure it's 66. So we're gonna count together to make sure we have 66. Okay, so we're gonna start here 1. So let's mark this as where we begin our work. So this is where we're gonna join. Okay, so count 1 2 3. From here is very easy. 4 5, and this is row 8. 6 7 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. It's so fast from here. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Make sure you have 66, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. We're doing regular single crochet also. 61, 62, 63, 64. So remember I told you to cut it, don't cut it because we still needed to close to close your back. I was so excited. So that is 64. Okay, so you go in to 65, leave it, pick your back yarn and pull through. That's 65. So 66 is gonna be where you do this, where you close it. Okay, you're gonna have, it's gonna give you one more to make, because remember we are losing this first hole right here, but we're gonna grab it back by closing our back. So that's what we've been doing, if you've not noticed. Okay, so you go in here where you started. You are not losing this, this is the one you are losing. So but you're gonna put it back by grabbing this here. Okay, I wanted to close it a different way, okay, but I decided to keep doing this since I have the back yarn. The back yarn is still there, but if you run short of it, there's another way you can close your back. Hopefully we don't encounter that. So keep closing your back the same way until you run out of the back yarn, then we can figure out another way to close it. There's so many ways you can close your back if you've been crocheting. Okay, but this is very beginner friendly. So now we have this one that makes 66. Okay, see how beautiful it closes. So if you see, our back is beginning to form. So that is row 8. Okay, I want you to continue. See, your back is already forming. Okay, let me make sure you can see what you see, like that. See, so I want you to continue going round until you get to row 28. I will show you when I'm at row 28 how my work looks like. Just keep doing single crochet all round, no more increase, just single crochet until you get to row 28. So that is row 8. So to continue row 9, let me show you one more time. You're right, your yarn is right here. So you go in there, okay, pull it up, and then chain 1, then continue making your single crochet. That is all you need. I just like to mark where I'm gonna end my work. So you just keep doing single crochet. This is row 9 until you get to row 28. That's it. Then we'll measure our back height. Okay, all right, I will meet you at row 28. Keep doing, you're doing great. Just keep doing it. You're almost done. This is the most easiest part now. You're done with the hard work. Okay, all right, see you there at row 28. Look at how gorgeous the base for this bag is. Okay, stay tuned for the finished product of this gorgeous brown, I don't know how to call the color, but it's like a brown handbag that I'm making. I'm done with the base and I'm in the process of building the height of the bag. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting everything on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave my YouTube channel link very soon when I'm done with the bag. But I just want to show you guys how beautiful this base look at how gorgeous the base of the bag look. The step to make this gorgeous base, I'm gonna leave everything, every detail on my YouTube channel once I'm done with the bag. So for now, just enjoy the beautiful base. Okay, follow me for more crochet tutorials like this, free of charge. Okay, all you need to do is to like my video, share, comment, and follow me, and enjoy beautiful DIY projects. You can even make this with a stronger yarn. You can make a basket with this. You can do whatever you want with this beautiful design. You can make a basket that you can put your stuff in there. Use your own color that you like to decorate your beautiful room or your bathroom. What about your living room or kitchen? You can put anything you want in here. I'm using this base to make a bag, and we are gonna love the end product. See, stay tuned for the end product, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and follow me, okay, for more beautiful projects like this. Also, I'm gonna be posting my YouTube channel link as soon as it's ready, so you can follow the tutorial for every project that I'm making. All right, love you all and thank you. God bless you. I'm still working on this project. Stay tuned until we get to the end, okay? So we are done with our 28 rows, okay? So this is 28 rows, and this is how the back looks. Okay, you see, this is the inside. I don't know how you inside. This is the inside of the bag, okay? And this is the under. This is how the under look, the base. So nice. And let's measure the back and see the height of the back. If you measure it, it's about 21 centimeters height. Let's see how round it is. It's about, mine is like 30. Mine is like 30 centimeters. So when you get to this stage, now we're gonna finish our bag to make the handle, okay? So what I did, you see where I put the markers? I will show you how I come about these markers, okay? Let me pull it up so you can see. Okay, this is better. So I hold these two ends. Okay, let me take it out so you can understand. So what you do, just find a spot, just hold it like this, the two endings. Okay, and then mark a spot from those two endings, and then mark those two endings. Okay, all right. Now once you mark this ending, I want you to count from this marker. Okay, don't count this marker. Okay, don't count this marker. Count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and mark 10. Okay, from this end, mark 10, from this end mark 10 this way. So don't count this, don't count this. Start counting from this stage. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. But I already marked mine, so that means it's supposed to be here. Because I already marked mine. Because remember, if we have, just remember you have 60, how many chains do we have? We have 66. Okay, which means if you take out 2 from this end, we'll be remaining with 64. So what you want to do, you take out 2 from this end, and then you count 1 2 3. Make sure they're in the middle. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Because if you take 2 from this end, you take this one out, you take this out, you'll be remaining with, so this is where our thread ended. Okay, remember this is the one we're using to close it, and this is the one we're sewing. So we're going to continue now just the normal way with the back single crochet. Okay, can you see me? Okay, okay, we don't need this marker. The most important marker is the ones that these two, the middle ones, where we're going to put the handle. So so when you get to where the marker is, because this is where your handle is supposed to be, the middle, these two middles. Okay, take out this marker, make your back. Okay, and then chain 18. Okay, let's chain 18 and measure the handle and see how long it is. We should have at least 14 centimeter. So let's go ahead and chain it. So once you reach here, now let's make our handle. I'll go ahead and chain 18 and measure it to see how long it is, because I want it to be at least 14 centimeter. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's see how long it is. Yeah, it's okay. This is like, for me, this is like 16 centimeter, almost 17 centimeter. I love it. So the handle will be like this. Okay, so I love it like that. So once you get the handle that you like and it's okay, go to the next one, the next hook. Skip all of this, keep this part because that's where the hand is. Take out your stitch marker and continue with your back post. Continue with your back post single crochet. Okay, go in. Keep doing it until you get to this side and do the same thing on this other side, and then I'll meet you where we're gonna slip stitch right here. So I'm towards the end and I'm closing my bag just the way we used to close it. Okay, all right. Now continue with your single crochet all around the back again. Okay, so now you're done with your backward. Now regular single crochet. This is where we ended, so we're gonna go in here, grab our yarn, chain 1, okay, and continue going round the back. Let me bring it down so you can see. So continue going around the back just with your regular crochet. So after you're done closing your work, continue your next round with a single crochet all around. Just as we have been doing until you get to the handle. Okay. Let me bring it up so you can see. Keep doing it until you get to the hand. Okay. Now when you go to the hand, when you get to the hand, I'm gonna switch needles. I want a smaller needle for the hand. You see the bumps, this back loop, you're gonna continue there, okay? See, so this bump loop, you're gonna continue putting one single crochet there. I'm using a smaller needle for this because my chains were too tight. So I encourage you not to tight your chain. Okay, so that's how your handle is gonna look. And then we'll continue our single crochet until we get to the other hand. Then do back loop on this one. Okay. My rope is right here close to it, so which means I'm gonna go in there. Okay. Pick it. Pull it. Okay, and then you close your back. Skip this one. Okay, so this is how your hand is looking. Okay, we're gonna go one more round, and then that will be it for the. If you want your hand to be bigger, you can go at another round. But for me, I'm gonna do one more round, and that will be it for the back, and then we'll accessorize the back, and we're almost done. So I've reached the end, and for me this is okay. I like the handle like this, it's perfect. I don't have to go anymore, but if you want your handle bigger, you can go do one more round or as much as you can. So go ahead and use whatever button you have to secure your bag. And when we are done, we're gonna make the keychain for the bag. Okay, now you're done with all your accessories. All right, so what you want to do next is to grab a ball like this. See, put this rope inside, get one of this, put it in,